Right, I'm in Todmorden. It's a nice day, it's nice and sunny, nice and lovely. Yeah, I'm gonna do a different walk. It's very busy in Todmorden. I'm gonna get a sandwich from the sandwich shop, go to the canal and walk along the canal and see how far I can get. It should get much quieter when I hit the canal. It is a nice day, but my God, can I not see. Right, I am at the canal. It's been very difficult to vlog in Todd, it's been very busy and very chaotic. So I'm going to walk along the canal now. So, I'm on the canal. Oh my God, I'm away from traffic. I like the decorations on the walls. I do. God, them ducks are loud, aren't they? And the kid just crying. Like proper crying, like, yeah. So many people come up canal, eh? Because it's a nice day. It's a bit chilly as well, so I'm just going to get the pace moving. So I'll explain why I'm walking along the canal. Well, one, it's nice, and two, well, my dad's actually, we drove up in the van. My dad brought his bike. He's going to ride around Todd for a couple of hours, then go back to my grandparents or his mum and dad's. Then in that period of time, I'm going to be walking along the canal. So I'm actually going to walk along the canal from Todd and see how far I can get. Now it's 3-ish miles to Hebden Bridge actually, along the canal. I think it's 3 or 4 miles roughly. So it's going to be a nice little outing. I don't think I'm going to be able to let the dogs off either. So I've got a sandwich from that sandwich shop in my bag. I've got some crisps, I've got a cereal bar, I have got a water for me, I've got the water for the dogs as well. Nice. So it's like 3 or 4 miles to Hebden Bridge on the canal, but the thing is the canal's flat, so I should be able to do what you can do, like 3 or 4 miles in a 1 hour period, but because it's the canal and it's flat. Okay, the reason why I'm pausing at random points, and I'm sorry if I have to, is because my dogs are needing the toilet a lot, and I brought like 30 poo bags with me, and I've gone through like 4 in 20 minutes, so I really do hope I've got enough. Yeah, but that's something you have to consider when you're a dog walker, if you've got enough, because sometimes you think, oh, I'm not going to take too many, and then you run out. So I'm actually glad I've got loads with me. And also on here, you could kind of have the dogs off anyway. Well, one's off because I've got one on the lead who wanted to be on the lead, so I'm going to let them back off. So I am still coughing and sneezing, but it's not as bad as it's been like over the last couple of days. It's been better. So I'm just thinking with walking along the canal, and if I do get a point where I'm coughing and I can get stuff up, then it's a good place to get it up. I think this might be a point now where I have to put the dogs back on the lead. Let's have a look. Oh no, it's not. It's just, I saw that fencing bit and I was back there. I was like, oh no, that's going to be shut off now. But it's just that bit. I've never walked along here before. Well, nice. So nice. So I've only been out half an hour. Actually, not even half an hour. Oh my god, look at it. Sun's out. And I'm looking at it right now. And I don't see anybody down there. What a view. So I'm going to have my sandwich now. I think it'll be quite nice. Interesting. A little shipwreck in the canal. Wow. I didn't want to eat it straight away. I was walking around Todd and trying to eat this at the same time. With the dogs, it'd be such a hassle. What a day. What a nice day. There's not been a point as of yet as to when I need to put the dogs back on the leads, but it's been quite nice. In fact, it hasn't been quite nice, it has been nice. And it is nice so far. Oh yes, good idea. Yeah, this is an ultimate test of patience now. Patience? Not patience, what is it? Balance. Because there's that and there's that. So I walked on there and so did the dogs. Oh, Mitsubishi Chemical Advanced Materials. There. You know, I'm not going to be far off. I don't know. Just trying to think about the layout. It's Littleborough, isn't it? Oh no. Todmorden. No, I'm trying to think about the train layout. So I was going to say Littleborough, but Littleborough's after Todd. Such a nice walk is this. Wonder when my dad's going to ride. So my dad said he'd do like a couple of hours of riding. Don't even mind if it's 3 or 4 hours to be fair. I've got snack bars for the dogs. I've got this, amongst other food. So let's see how far I can get. I've left my mobile data on so my dad can find me as well. So, some allotments now. There's a few cyclists out. Don't blame them, it's nice weather. It's so nice to not be in. It really is. And when you're not well, I'm getting better each day. When you're not well, but getting better each day, you don't want to be cooped up inside. You want to be outside. Nice day. Nice day indeed. I think I might just take a break now and just eat this. Oh, do you know what helps as well? Stopping the record button. Can't be too far off Hebden Bridge. My dog barking at me like, fucking come on. Like, come on, fucking come on. You're not the boss, I am. So, I've resorted to one dog off the lead, one dog on. Do that for about 5 minutes and let the one back off again. So, the thing I was trying to say was, I don't think I'm too far off Hebden. When you're enjoying yourself, time goes faster. And also, another MLS shirt came, because this is New York City, and I was going to get Orlando City, and it's just really expensive, like stupidly expensive. So what I've done is on JD Sports there was an MLS All-Stars shirt, which is also purple, which has the MLS badge over it, where my New York City badge is. It's like where that is, it's the MLS badge instead, and it's purple. It's nice. So that was £70 altogether. So I've got that at home. I was going to wear it today, but I thought, do you know what? I'll wear my New York City t-shirt as well. Curious to know how many times I'm going to say it's such a nice day, because I'm not wrong. It really is a nice day. So sadly, the towpath or the canal on that side is closed off due to resurfacing, so I've had to come off the canal. But I need to go along this road that I'm on and then go to that one there and turn right. It's just a different way of going to Hebden Bridge, but it does go that way. And then once I get back onto, I'll be able to get back onto a bit then where I can go back onto the canal. Oh God almighty. When people are desperate to try run you over, yeah. So I just need to walk along here now, really. It's not ideal, but when the canal is shut off, again, that isn't ideal, but I'll just walk along here until the point where I can get back on it. So a sign saying Eastwood. It's not very big though. Halifax, 9 3/4 miles away from here. So I'm at Studley Glen. I think I need to go this way, and the only reason I know why is because I saw 3 people walking further ahead of me, and then they just turned right. Now to me, I think I might be able to get on the canal now. So sunny. I'm trying to see what things are and I can't see them. Is it closed off still? Towpath closed. Oh, it's still closed off. Right, we can't go that way then, sadly. So we're going to have to keep going along the main road. Got to close bloody lots of it off, sadly. So we're going to have to turn right here. Just go back along the main road and keep going. I think we're just going to I think realistically just get to Hebden Bridge, and then at least the canal won't be shut off. So quite annoyingly, every bit of the entrance points to the canal I've seen to the right, because the canal is on the right side, it's all been fenced off, towpath closed. So I think the only place I'm going to get on the canal next is Hebden Bridge. That's the only place. I'm going to keep looking right though, to see if I can get on the canal. Hopefully. So I found this little woodland path which goes alongside the main road. It is a little bit muddy, but it means I'm not on the path next to the main road. I'm away from it a bit. I know I'm aiming to go right, but to find a canal spot, but for safety and such, I thought I'll go left onto this path here. There's still not a sign of anywhere to get back on the canal. I mean, I could let the dogs off, but as I said, main road right there, literally just there. So no. I am keen to find a spot to get back on the canal. I'm kind of curious to know how much of the canal is closed off, because this is a really nice day. It's a really sunny, lovely day, and the majority of the canals are closed off. It's like, oh, that's so shit. So you have to go on the main roads and just find an alternative way. That's quite funny. Never mind, but so I could have been along that way. Oh, public bridle way, Mankin holes. I bet I could have gone that way. But anyway, I need to go that way, and I can let the dogs off now, because I'm back on the canal. The way didn't look very obscure, but that little bit through there was just two cyclists that I just saw go that way. I was like, can you go that way? And I just saw the path, and then I was like, oh, it goes onto the canal. It goes onto the canal. So, yes, I'm going to let the dogs off now. I think I might take my coat off as well. Oh, it is nice to take my jumper off. My jumper? I'm so used to wearing jumpers, you see. So I got that as well, which I'm going to have now. Choco and caramel, I'm going to have that. So nice to have my coat off. Get it right, Jamie. It's so nice being back on the canal as well. I think when you're on the canal and you come off it, you appreciate being on it. You do really appreciate it when you come back onto it. Because it was like a mile or so, a mile and a half or so, being off the canal, a bit technical and such, and then you come back on, it's like, so nice. I'm also being weary as well as to like where is best to have the dogs and if I have to put them back on or not. I can't be too far off Everton Bridge, but it's just a better way now of walking there along the canal. And I keep having this in my hand and I keep talking, so I should really, rather than admiring it and admiring about it and talking about it, I should just eat the damn thing. So I've just checked the time as well. I've not even thought of doing that since I came out, and it's 12:23, and I can only think that this is like a cheap Mars bar. Actually just tastes the same. It really does. I don't know where you get these from then. Actually, I think that's nicer than a Mars bar. I think that's nicer than a Mars bar. It's nice. Thing is, the road is literally just there, but I can walk along this bit and have the dogs off, because rather than being like a gap and then the road, there's a gap, there's housing, and there's this bit as well, so it's all fine. Wow, that was so nice. So nice was that. I can't be far off Hebden Bridge. I can't be that far off. Also as well, some nice graffiti. Do you know, I cannot be too far off. Well, that was interesting. I had to put a phone away for that bit. It's not there. 35851. That was interesting. It was more like the Krypton factor. So, Stubbin Wharf is where I am now. Hebden Bridge Town Centre is half a mile. Now, the funny thing is, I'm wearing shorts and t-shirt. Everyone else isn't. So I'm the only one wearing shorts and t-shirt. So I compiled all my Strava 10Ks into a playlist, and I'd done 7 Strava 10Ks in December. I'd forgotten about a couple that I'd even done. I was like, there's some I was like, I don't even remember doing. This is gonna be one, because I'm nearly at 5 miles of walking, and I'm not even at Hebden Bridge yet. It won't be long until I am there. Right, Mythenroyd, 1 3/4 miles. So I might as well keep the dogs on the lead here, because I need to go to that bridge, go right, and then just go straight on to where that path is there. I'm literally going to go where them joggers are going. The only people that are wearing shorts and t-shirt pretty much are joggers. Yeah. So I need to get onto that bit of path there to go straight through Hebden and then go towards Mythenroyd. So I'm in Hebden Bridge now. All up there, Hebden Bridge. Going through the park. I was gonna go through on the canal, but then it's just a bit of a longer way then. So the way I'm gonna go is I'm gonna walk in this bit of the park, like on the outer rim, and then as if I'm walking to the train station, and then there's a path that drops down which goes to Mythenroyd. Right, so I'm on the path now which goes to Mythenroyd. There's a lot of people going that way. A lot. And I'm looking in the distance now and I don't even see anyone anymore. There's only one person that's going that way and someone that's jogging. I said jogging, not because I got a sore throat. It might sound like something. In my mind, it sounded like something else, but jogging. I'm nearly at 10k. So my dad's, I've just checked on Life 360, is in somewhere called Liggett. It's where I went through when I did my massive half marathon in Todd, or doing my Todmorden day out at least. So I've managed to walk from Todd to Hebden, and I'm on the trail to come to Mythenroyd. I'm not there yet though, but imagine that, if I could actually walk from my original aim was, I reckoned I could just walk from Todmorden to Mythenroyd. Something you don't expect to see is a mini Land Rover. It's tiny. It is absolutely tiny. And it's called Stan. Of course it is. Of course it is. Because I saw it, I was just like, I saw it, and two people coming this way saw it, and I was like, someone just left it. And it turns out that someone down the banking is just there fishing, doing something down the nothing rude or anything, but I was just like, oh right, just a random mini Land Rover, like the size of a kid, like a kid's one, but it's got an engine and everything. Okay. I didn't expect to see that. Okay. So as of just right now, I've hit 6.2 miles. Wow. It's pretty good. It's pretty good indeed. So I'm now on this long ass straight road which runs parallel to Mythen Road. So I need to go into Mythen Road itself, find the canal and go along the canal to Sober Bridge. Mythen Road for walking. I want to look at it, but the sun is right there, so I'm going to video it and look at it whilst I am editing. So it looks like Mythen Road doesn't have a canal, so I'm going to have to walk along the road for a bit. Right, I'm on the canal. I said, oh, Mythen Road doesn't have a canal. I'll tell you why, because I was looking to the right side and the canal is actually on the left side of the road. So as soon as I saw the sign saying Rochdale Canal, I was like, do you know what, I think I am here. I think I've come to the right place. So yeah, and I think also I can let the dogs off. God, it's just like what do you call it? A bit of Todmorden. It's just nobody. So I'm at 7.2 miles. I'm gonna give the dog some treats now. It's not poo, it's actually, I know it's in a poo bag, but it's treats. Nice. So I'm gonna give the dog some treats now, if they're up for wanting some. And I'm gonna have the crisps in a minute as well. I think after a bit of encouragement, they're both eating. So I've just given them quite a lot of treats. And I'm gonna have a bit more of my water and have a bit more of that. Empty it out a bit. Not by like pouring it out, but like by drinking it. So my next stop is Sober Bridge. But I have to go along this way. I have to go along here, and then I have to get to a point where I have to come off the canal to drop down into Sober Bridge, and then I can go on the canal back to Salter Hebble. My God. I honestly thought I was going to get to Mythen Road from Todd. I think I need to put the leads on now for the dogs. There's a bit where it disappears here, and I need to go up. Oh my God, strange, you know. All that is Mythen Road. So at this sort of thing again, Sober Bridge, 3.25 miles. Now the last time I looked at my mileage, I was at 7.2. So add another hour to that. Yeah. So that's like another 3 miles. So that'll take it up to like 10 miles. Right, so I need to go the wrong way, which is what I'm doing, to then go over the bridge, because the footway is closed at that end. So I need to walk back along the roadside. Ah, shit. So sadly, the canal is closed off. I don't understand why there's so many canal paths closed off. There's lots closed off. So, walk from Mytholmroyd to Surrey Bridge along the road. Great. Right, back on the canal. I do not want to see another closed sign saying towpath closed. I do not want to see another sign saying the canal's closed off. Don't want to see it. Because when it's such a lovely summer's, well not summer's, but it's a lovely day and you constantly keep seeing, oh, path closed, it's quite annoying. Oh, and the first border collie I've seen since Todmorden. Nice day. Just taking life 360. My dad's got back to his mum and dad's house, well, my grandparents' house. This is nice. This is really nice. When I've not been well for like a couple of days, it's just nice to go out for a big walk. So, Surrey Bridge, 3 miles. Bridge 7. I don't know what I'm going to do when I get home. Not really sure, I've not really thought about it. See, my dad's got to his mum and dad's house, but he hasn't set off yet. I'm just waiting for a phone call that basically says, oh, I can pick you up now. Or, well, drive to an allocated location to then be picked up. Do you know, I remember riding along here with my dad. My dad was like, oh, well, we'll ride to Surrey Bridge. And then we agreed to ride to Mytholmroyd. And then we came back this way. And I don't think it was too far off when I broke my backside from falling off the bike. Do you know, I don't think I did, but it sure as hell felt like it. So only ever come along here. This is the second time then in my lifetime. It's weird because whenever we drive up by the road and you see the canal, I've always thought to myself, like, to thinking of walking on the canal. But things just don't happen. Like, you don't do things like that. And then there's a point where it's like you can just do it. Like today. What time it is? It is 1:47 and I've done 8.7 miles. Wow, it's a long way. Considering yesterday I felt quite ill, having done 2 miles. I was just like, you know, that's it, done enough. And today I'm at nearly 9 miles and I feel fine. So, Sober Bridge, 2¼ miles. Don't want to hit my head on that. I think now this is Ripponton. Ooh, I like that. I like that. So where am I now exactly? I'm on the Rochdale Canal. I am here. So where am I now? I'm at Ludden Foot. I'm at Ludden Foot. Wow. Okay. So my dad's left his mum and dad's, but he's going to still stay in Todmorden because he has a friend he hasn't seen in quite a while who lives in Tod. So he's going to go see his friend, which is understandable, I can get it, it's fair enough. So he said, do you want picking up? And I said, well, I think it's when I get to Sober Bridge, it'd be nice to just keep going along the canal going home. It won't be long until I have to come off the canal to like walk through Sober Bridge. Well, I'm nearly at 10 miles. I mean, when I get home, which is probably going to be 3, you know, I want to say 3 o'clock, but I reckon like possibly even 4 o'clock, possibly. They won't need to go out again. I had that little mad moment then where I thought to myself, I'm not far off Copley. I ain't even made it to Sober Bridge yet. So that hasn't happened yet. I'm starting to feel a little tired. I'm not feeling too bad though. That looks a bit rusty, doesn't it? This is where I had my biking accident. Feels like such a long time ago. Certainly does. I'm looking at the numbers of the bridges. So that one down there was 3. So once I get to 1, that is when I have to come off the canal, I think, and then head down into Sober Bridge way, and then well, it's a matter of then getting home. I need to do another hour's worth of walking and a little bit extra to have done, it's going to feel strange saying this, a half marathon. Because I did a half marathon in November, I was like, there's no way I'm going to do one in December. There's no way. And I tell you something, I'm going to do it. 1 mile. And in the distance, I can see the apartment complexes. Yep, this is where I have to come off. So, I'm going to go along here, because I think going along there doesn't go past Sober Bridge. So going along the canal up there does go to Sober Bridge, but it doesn't go the way I want to go. So going along here, and then I can just cut straight along back onto the canal. Wowzers. I'm starting to get a bit tired now. I should charge the phone up as well. My phone's at like 40% battery. think when I get to the canal, I'll charge it back. I'll plug it in to charge it in. I really could not let the dogs off at all. There's just too many people. So I've left Sorby Bridge, and now I'm walking back along the canal. God, I'm going to be resting tonight. Well, that's for sure. Damn. So I literally had like a 5-minute sit down to like get my bag sorted and then put my phone on charge. I can literally have it, the cable and my power bank in my pocket as I'm walking along. So checked my mileage, 12 miles. I think something I've never ever done in my lifetime is walk from Todmorden to home. I've never done it. I am today. And tomorrow is the last day of December. So honestly, am I going to do a 10k tomorrow? Probably not. Probably not. Because I'm going to be like, achy as hell. So probably not. So I'll either make a relive video tonight or tomorrow. It's going dark already. It'd be nice as well when the clocks go forward. No. When they go back. Because then, at least then, it's an extra hour. And an extra hour, and then at least like it gets later in the evening for sunrise. What's funny is on my watch, and I aim for 150 minutes per day, and I've done 200, roughly just over 200. So I think when I get home, it'll be at around 250. It'll be between 250 and 300. Do you know, I've seen a lot of kids scared of my dogs today. They're not scary. I would say they need to man up, but because of all the gender neutral bullshit, and I know, yeah, if you like to say, oh, you're gonna have to person up, you have to person up, then you man up. It's the phrase, you just man up. You can't say that because it's offensive to people that aren't a man. Anyway, it's nice to be somewhere familiar, and I'm not very far off Copley. I'm really not far off Copley, and I don't need to go again. Do you know what the thing is, right? I'm gonna get home, and I'm gonna I don't need to go out again, don't need to do this, but have a shower, have a rest for a little bit. And then I'm probably going to be like, right, do you want to go out again? But realistically, having done a half marathon, I don't honestly think that's going to happen. Don't know. Well, I'm at 12.7 miles. Bloody hell. It's a long way Not quite in Copley yet. Well, I can just start to make out Copley, but actually, yeah, I can't hear I'm in Copley because all the houses there, cricket club there. Yeah, I'd say I'm in Copley now. I'd say so. It's getting dark. Well, it's not getting dark, it's just slowly getting dark. My walk is approaching to being 4 hours altogether. Damn. 4. There's been times where I've done 2-hour walks and thought, oh well, that's felt like a long walk. Well, when I've done nearly 4 hours, then yeah, they feel rather short. Getting a bit tired now. Getting a bit tired. Says nearly doing 13 miles. Feel a bit tired. Not I'm feeling exhausted. Not feeling knackered. Feel a little bit tired. A little bit. So, 13.6 miles. So I'm literally gonna walk back a long smelly mile, then back home, and then most likely stay there. So the phone is slowly charging with my power bank, which is a good thing. Oh my god, I'm actually Newbank Garden Centre. I'm not far off home at all. Not far off at all. So it's just about gone 3:30. 3:30. And I've got to 14.5 miles of walking. So when I get home, which is not going to be very long because I'm going to be on the viaduct very, very shortly. It's strange saying that. I do normally walk up viaduct anyway, but to have walked from Todmorden all the way here, bloody hell. This is the longest walk I've done in my lifetime. Oh, ready to get home. Can't quite say that yet though, because I'm about to enter the viaduct. And then every step I do is a little step closer to getting home, to having a shower and potentially putting my pyjamas on and just doing absolute jack. It's not a long way. Well, I'm going to aim not to lie down when I get home, because that's it, game over. But I bet the dogs lie down. Actually, do you know what? I know my dogs, they won't lay down. I'll get home, they'll get excited because my dad's there, and they'll want to play ball for like about an hour, and then they'll lay down, like casually lay down, and then lay down properly. I'm going to aim not to lie down. Nearly home. Nearly home. Well, I'm just under 15 miles, just over 4.5 hours of walking, and I am so close to home. Wow, I've done a long way. I'm ready for a rest now. Okay, so, wow, home. Goodbye. Well, I know I said all that goodbye stuff, but come home, nobody in, and it is 4:45. So I've been 4.5 hours. 4.5 hours, 15 miles. And the dogs, as I thought were going to go for a ball and play, they have gone immediately to lay down. And they are already asleep. Oh, what a long way. I don't know how far my dad cycled. God almighty, I'm ready. So I'm going to have to turn my minutes off. So my minutes, how many is that at? Can't tell, it's quite dark. So I've done over 27,500 steps, and it's at 263 intense minutes. Oh my god, I've done a long way today. 15 miles. I still said I'm not well, but I've done 15 miles of walking. Yeah, I'm gonna rest now. So, thanks for watching, and, well, goodbye.